Let in a little joy.
Let in a little joy.
Let in a little light.
Let in a little light.
Oh, every little thing now, baby. Every little thing gonna be alright. What's the best that could happen? Clear the room with dance and let in a little joy. Let in a little light. On Sunday night with bliss and loving. Hi, darling.
Happy Sunday, y'all.
With bliss coming to you from our hearts, from the woods, from the middle of this grand adventure we call life. We are so grateful to be with you again this Sunday, and hope you're feeling just rooted in the divine and feeling flexible and feeling ready to move and go with the flow and let in some light tonight.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, we want to shine some light on you. We want to shine some light into you. So just open up your heart, because this is such a safe and sweet place to land, because you are loved and we want you to feel that love. So feel it, feel the peace, feel the presence of community. You know, it's just sweet to be together and allow your every sense to be filled.
Yes. And you're not going to believe this, but Nene got prettier. Can you even believe it? And more loving.
This is Nene.
And more loving. And guess what? So did you.
And so
you
did
are looking so good.
Amy.
I got more loving too.
You did, and better looking.
And better looking. It's amazing. Oh my God. We're so happy to be with you. And tonight we're just going to sing about what sustains us. And we're going to start with, you know, we're welcoming in spring. It's going to be really, we're going to start to really feel it, I promise, after this past week. We're really going to feel it this week. And so give yourself a nice long walk. Get out, sit under a tree and take in this beautiful spring greening and energy that's coming in right now. And nature sustains us in so many different ways, in the obvious practical ways of shelter and sustenance, but it really sustains our spirits.
It's instant peace and communion and calm. You know, and I know, like I said last week or the week before, we all have our favorite spot to go, right? To go walk or sit or be by the water or time of day. We love sunrise or we love sunset or we love both. You know, just treat yourself to those things. It's going to become more and more important that we do allow all of our senses to be filled up with the things that we can draw from all day and all week.
You know, I remember even when I was like totally immersed in one of the largest cities on the planet, and I was living in Chicago, and it was just like buildings and people and cars and everything. We had a back porch on, like, I think it was the second or third floor.
The clubhouse.
Yeah.
That was the spot.
And I think I had the view of like maybe the top of a tree, you know, like a couple.
There was a magical tree back there, because we would watch the shadows on the wall of that garage.
And that was my nature. All I needed was that one tree. And just connecting to that representation of nature, of something that is timeless, and the spirit of what is, you know, living underneath all that concrete and underneath my skin. And so, you know, let yourself be fed and sustained and fill up your senses with the exquisite stories that nature has to share with you. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, ooh, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come let me love you, let me give my life to you, let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms, oh, let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. Come let me love you, come love me like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again.
Sing it with us, y'all.
You fill up my senses, come fill me again.
All those references made me think of something that we should announce, and that's our guest coming up this week.
Yes, right.
On Caravan of the Heart, Sophie Strand. Yeah.
She is pure magic, mystery, mystical, mushroom messaging mama. She's just absolutely enchanting, and takes us inside the stories of the stones and the network of mushrooms under the soil, and inside the bark of the tree, and inside the bird song.
Our connectedness to all things, you know, all of existence in intimate ways and inspiring ways. And she lets those stories be told through her so potently. And wow, what an amazing writer. And you just, presence, her spirit is just such, she has such a
Mythic.
pure, mythic. Yeah.
And she's, it's almost hard to describe her. You really need to tune in.
You need to listen.
And
you need to
experience
listen
this.
because she will attune you
Yeah.
to what is already all around you, within you, connected, everything you're already connected to, that really will feed your spirit. So please take a listen.
It's very, very special. Very special. So tune into that.
Yeah. And I want to talk about something else before we do this next song, because this happened this week.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, I'm going back to, I've always had a love, a God that I believed in. I've never been without that because of my parents. I've just always been someone who believes. And a lot of that, of my spiritual life, was cultivated growing up in the church as a preacher's kid. Amy and I met in the church when she was 13 and I was 15.
Grace Assembly of God.
A small little church.
Called Grace.
Yeah, called Grace, in a small town in Kentucky. And one night this past week, that church burned to the ground and was kind of like a sucker punch to both of us, because it's such a huge part of our story. Even though it's a building, the memories made there. It was the first place we met, first place we laughed together, first place we sang together.
We sang harmonies together, did skits together, really
ministered together,
falling in love, made music, you know, you up there on the organ with your ministry, and actually delivering a message to the youth in the upper room.
Yeah,
what was
that's when I first started delivering messages.
Your first sermon
Plug
was
into the
about
power.
I love it.
It was all about the, you know, so actually I started preaching apparently when on front porches when I was little. Sorry about that, Susan Minjan. I scared her.
Maybe we'll make this about plug into the power.
Are we going to do that? Let's change our whole thing. Change our whole thing. But it's the same thing, isn't it? Because so the idea that I shared with the youth up there in the upper room of this church was that the power is always on. And I was giving the example of electricity. So it's already wired. Everything's fully wired. All the circuitry is already connected for you. And you just need to plug in. And so that's the encouragement that we have for you, you know, is plug into it. Plug into that thing that lights you up, that sets you on fire for your purpose. And
it's so important right now with things falling apart, right?
Yeah.
Falling away in this building that held so much of our lives, this one spot. It's where I really felt the Spirit for the first time and really started my spiritual journey, and knowing there was something beyond and greater that I could connect with was life-changing for me. Of course, meeting you was life-changing. Singing for the first time, all of this.
Being involved in church, you know, and
Bible quiz.
You had to hit it really fast. One arm behind your back.
First Ephesians 29:16. I don't even know if is that a book in the Bible?
But
certainly
yes,
one
Ephesians is. Yeah.
There's only one though. There's Corinthians 1 and 2.
First and second.
Right.
But this is the thing: is our spirits connected to each other there?
Yes.
We're fed there.
Yeah.
Our story unfolded there. It was where we said our first hello and an excruciating goodbye when we didn't realize how long we would be apart for years at that point, but it felt like a ripping away, and I'll never forget that. It was a very, very tender time.
God, yeah.
But I'm going back to what really exists that is beyond any building is this love, this faithful love that has always been with us and for us, that can't be burned down, that can be plugged into, right there available for us, so faithful to us.
Current always running.
Yeah, so that's what this song is about.
Oh, I'm going to take these off now. I don't need these anymore. I've been free, I've been a slave, I've been fighting, I've been brave, and always you were the peace I was seeking. I've been tired, I've been mighty, I surrendered, I fought for me, and always you were the courage rising. Sing of a love, I sing of a love, sing of a love, I sing of a love, love that spins this universe, faithful and true. Sing of a love, I sing of a love, I sing of a love, I sing of a love, love that's always standing in the doorway of my soul to welcome me home. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been a trickster, a woman wise. I've been blind, unveiled my eyes, and always you were the path under my feet. Felt like a stranger, felt so close, been a thorn, opened into rose, and always you were the fragrance, so sweet. Sing of a love, sing of a love, sing of a love, I sing of a love, love that spins this universe, is faithful and true. Sing of a love, sing of a love, sing of a love, I sing of a love, love that's always standing in the doorway of my soul to welcome me home. Mama, oh mama, yeah, mama, yeah, 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 yeah. Mama, no, 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 yeah, my, yeah, yeah. Love before me, love behind me, love below me, love about me. So much love to be found from the heavens to the earth and all around. Love before me, love behind me, love below me, love about me. So much love to be found from the heavens to the earth and all around. I've stretched east, I've reached west, search for the ends, seeking a quest, and always you were my destination. I've been cold, except by your fire. I've been thirsty, quench my desire with your holy water. You call on your daughter, sing of a love, sing of a love, sing of a love, I sing of a love, love that spins this universe, is faithful and true. Sing of a love, sing of a love, sing of a love, I sing of a love, love that's always standing in the doorway of my soul. I sing of a love, I sing of a love, sing of a love, I sing of a love, love that spins this universe, faithful and true. Sing of a love, sing of a love, sing of a love, I sing of a love, love that's always standing in the doorway of my soul to welcome me home.
So thankful for that love. You know, it is what sustains us, because so many of us are going through things on a global level, and then on this, that's the telescopic level, and then there's this microscopic level of things going on with us individually, all of us. And so
it's so important to have that doorway, to know that you can enter into that temple that can't be burned down, that can't blow away, can't wash away. There's a temple inside of you, and it's a temple of love. It's a temple of the heart, available to you all the time to enter into communion with infinite love and peace and gratitude and trust and joy and
hope.
yes.
That's good news, huh?
And kindness and
Yeah.
connection. Yes. So know that it's always available to you, and needing it now more than ever, you have this place within to root into, to anchor into, to help see you through and guide you through these times.
So plug into the power.
Woo-hoo! Preach it, Nene.
Right back.
Well, happy International Women's Lifetime.
Every day.
That was this past week, and we were celebrating women and women's voices and women's energy that we need to bring in and balance in this planet. We really need women's hearts to be empowered. And so this next song goes out to plugging into the power.
Plugging into your empowerment.
Yes.
You know, you've got to know your self-worth so that you stand up for yourself and get out of situations that are unhealthy for you. This was originally a poem that I wrote that we put to music. And it is all about, well, you'll hear it, but it's your redemption. It's called Renee's Redemption, but this is about your redemption, claiming that.
Baby, I don't like to spin. I'm not a top, maybe I don't like to spin. But you twist and you turn and you let me go, and where I stop, we all know, you know, yeah. We all know. I'll be dizzy and my head will be unclear, 'cause I let you twist and turn me again. Twist and turn, twist and turn. Tired of being your Cracker Jack's toy. If you can't understand that, fumble through the combo and wade through the car. Fumble through the combo and wade through the car.
Maybe your secret decoder ring will make this clear. I am not a prize. This is my redemption. I'm not a prize.
I'm not a prize to be won. This is my redemption.
This is my redemption.
This is my redemption.
My redemption.
This is my redemption. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby. Yeah.
So take your dirty laundry to another washing machine,
'Cause the spin cycle is where you left me, baby. Now state of mind, nothing gets clean, just mindless agitation and this sound in my head. Makes me wanna scream. This is my redemption.
This is my redemption. I am not a prize.
This is my redemption. This is my redemption.
My redemption.
This is my redemption.
My redemption.
You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby.
Somehow your dirty laundry still clings and clings to the inside of me, and it makes me sick how I've been hooked on you and you've been hooked into me.
Been hooked into you, you've been hooked into.
Rather be hooked on phonics, even that's a disease. Here's a word, codependency, and I like by a vow, but even that's not free. Made the wheel of fortune and I lost in jeopardy. Now it's time to play, let's make a deal. Here's the deal, I get nothing and you take everything from me. No deal, no deal, no, 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 no. No man, no woman, no person, place or thing will ever have that hold on me. I will exercise you out of me. I will be free, I will be free, I will be free, I will be free. As the wind blows, free as a penny, I find and pick up. And all day long I'll have good health. You'll be the lamb far, far away in that romper room. You can play and play with yourself. Your great fairy tale is one I won't read, and you won't mess with my mind, and you won't mess with me. You won't mess with my mind, and you won't mess with me. I will be free, I will be free, I will be free. As the wind blows, free as a penny, I find and pick up. And all day long I have good everything. 'Cause this woman is soaring like a cat without a string. 'Cause this woman is soaring like a kite without a string. And I know who I am, and I love what I see. I will not compromise myself, what I believe. This woman is free. This woman free. This is my redemption. I surrender. This is my redemption. This is my redemption. 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 My redemption. This is mine. So claim it. Gotta claim it.
redeem yourself.
Every single day.
Redeem it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's how it needs to be right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of us, you know, who have had that experience of needing to get out of a relationship or a situation that was unhealthy, that kept us just in a state of survival, to be honest. And you can't thrive when you're just trying to survive. And when you claim that redemption, the day that I drove away from my life, I called it my interdependence day, you know, claiming that. Yeah.
You do. You got to stand up for yourself, first and foremost. Absolutely. Well, we want to do a song that y'all from Church on the Rocks know, probably. We call this our sound check song. It's a Neutral Milk Hotel song. And I just love it. We learned it from Meredith's wedding up in Cleveland.
Yeah, that was so sweet.
So
Meredith and
sweet.
Scott.
Yeah.
Steph was there.
Playing violin.
Speaking of. So our 100th episode is coming up, y'all, and we're going to have special guest performances.
Yes, we are.
We are going to be
From who?
collaborating on songs with Randy Brewer and Steph DeLugan.
What? The Troubadours are getting back together?
Yeah, the band's getting back together, yeah. So be sure not to miss that. That's coming up. And
please share it with all of your friends. We'll be doing a bunch of advertising and
you'll have
promoting
plenty
it this week.
notice, but...
And we'll send some things that you can share along to invite your friends. Maybe we can get some more folks on Sunday nights. And they don't want to miss Randy and Steph for sure.
They're so amazing.
100 episodes.
Can you believe that? 100 episodes of Sunday with Bliss. I'm just blown away.
And this is 99 Luftballons.
99.
99 no Luftballons.
Oh,
Remember
no,
that?
that
How'd
earworm is
song
going to
go?
get...
Can you even remember how it went?
That's about it.
See?
That's all I got.
I bet you Randy knows it in German.
I like that song, though. I used to like that, yeah.
Randy, you know it in German, don't you? That's like the only famous German song that ever came in. Although I'm Too Sexy. Was that German?
Well, I mean, they probably have a lot of... You mean that came over
in
to
America,
here?
yeah.
In America.
There's more in America. Oh my gosh. So we're so excited. So we can't wait for next week. And thanks for spreading the good word. Yeah, so you'll probably recognize this next song because it was our sound check song. And maybe you can sing along to this Neutral Milk Hotel. And it's about, just going with life, the ebbs and the flows, the highs and the lows, the birth and death and rebirth and regression, just knowing that it's all happening and it's all going to happen, and learning how to just dance and be with and embrace the mystery of it all. Because it's, what a curious life, right?
Yeah, that there's anything at all. It's so fragile
How
and
strange
precious.
it is.
Yeah.
What a beautiful face found in this place, circling all around the sun. What a beautiful dream, flash on the screen, blink of an eye, be gone from me. Soft and sweet, hold it close, keep it here with me. And one day we will die, and our ashes will fly like an aeroplane over the sea. But for now we are young, let us lay in the sun, count every beautiful thing we can see. Love to be in the arms of all I'm keeping here with me. What a curious life found here tonight. Music that sounds from the street. There are lights on the clouds and there's ghosts all around. Hear a voice rolling and ringing through me. I believe how strange it is to be anything at all. Oh, what a new world so soft and sweet. Now we keep what we don't know. Secret sleep and winter's close with one you love so long ago. Now we don't even know his name. What a beautiful face found in this place, circling all around the sun. When we meet on the clouds, I'll be laughing out loud, I'll be laughing with everyone I see. Can't believe how strange it is to be anything at all. How strange it is to be anything at all. How strange it is to be anything at
Count every beautiful thing that you see. Count it precious. Count it a gift. Cherish. Life is truly so precious. Such a gift. I'll be right back.
Ooh, what sustains us, what empowers and plugs us in, right?
Grassroots. Grassroots. Let's plug in.
Yeah, and lifting up the least of these, right? It's always the least of these that gets lost in the shuffle of the economy, of the healthcare, of war,
That's true.
of the environment, you know? So this is about banding together, empowering and sustaining one another. We get sustained when we work together. It's not survival of the fittest. It's survival of the collective.
Yeah.
It's survival of connection.
We belong to each other.
And when we work together, we become a mighty force.
Yeah.
Who's that man with the briefcase in his hand? Fine tailored suit, bloodstain on his white collar. He cut somebody's job to make a few more dollars. That man, oh that man, oh that man, oh that man, oh that man. Who's that woman? You seen her on TV, made quite a fortune from a company. Well, all the work was done by children making pennies. That woman, that woman, that woman, oh, that woman. It's time for the haves to meet the have-nots. Give a little of what they got. Let's kick the money changers out of the temple. True love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. We sold our souls for a little bit of dough. The thieves who stole from the starving. What can we do? Do what we can. You're faced with a choice. You're either taking a stand or shaking the devil's hand. Shaking the devil's hand. Bidding corporation, he thinks the golden rule means the ruling golden man and man. Lord that man, Lord that man, Lord that man, Lord that man. Who's that man with a Bible in his hand? He's charging an entrance fee to the promised land. Says blessed all the meek, drives off in a limousine and give a little of what they got. Let's kick the money changers out of the temple. True love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. We sold our souls for a little bit of dough. Thieves who stole from the starving. What can we do? Do what we can. Faced with a choice, you're either taking a stand or shaking the devil's hand, shaking the devil's hand. Here we go. Job security, it's more cost effective to poison the air they breathe. That woman, that woman, that woman, oh that woman. Who's that man drilling for oil in the sand? Does he have a purpose? Does he have a plan? Ransom the treasure for the highest price he can demand. That man. Give a little of what they got. Let's kick the money changers out of the temple. True love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. We sold our souls for a little bit of dough. Thieves who stole from the starving. What can we do? Do what we can. With a choice, you're either taking a stand or shaking the devil's hand, shaking the devil's hand, shaking the devil's hand. Shake that devil, shake that devil, shake that devil, shake that devil, shake the devil, shake the devil.
feels good to plug into the positive power, you know, and help sustain those things that are bringing up the least of these and drawing them in and just...
And just remembering what a mighty force we are together.
Yeah.
You know?
I want to encourage you all, speaking of that, it just makes me think, you know, so we are a mighty force together, and there are leaders in our lives who seem to summon up the highest in us, draw us together, help us unify, keep us inspired. We know a lot of those, and I just really want to encourage you to caretake your caretakers, those people out there leading, because they're giving so much of themselves to inspire you, to lift you up, to help these big causes that we're all facing together. We're going to need our leaders. And I'm telling you, there's many that we know who are going through a lot. So if you've been fed over time, you know, by a caretaker, reach out and check in on their hearts and their souls and caretake them a little bit. We're going to need to keep that ebb and flow going to keep each other energized and you know, keep taking good care of each other, because we are the ones that we've been waiting for.
That's right. It's not, we're not going to have, whoops, he's trapped in the cord there.
Oh, hi, honey. Uh-oh.
It's okay.
Hey, babies, one more song. Go lay down.
Go lay
night,
down.
night.
We are the ones we've been waiting for, and there's not going to be one savior to come rescue us all. There's not even one boogeyman, is there?
No.
There's really, it's everything.
Just like
within all of
consciousness.
us.
It's
Yeah.
like people start, you know, so that's really important that we feed, you know, the positive, unifying consciousness. And,
Yeah, and even though it's overwhelming, everything that's taking place that needs tending on this planet, what we can do and what's not overwhelming is what we can do. What can we do? Do what we can. That's what we just sang in that song.
Right.
What can we do? Do what we can. Do what you can in your life and be empowered and be at peace with that. You cannot save the world alone, but you can save your world alone. You can make a difference in the world around you. It's those small acts of kindness and love that actually shift things, like a butterfly's wings can cause a hurricane, you know, in South America. You know, they talk about how one small effect can trigger a huge effect somewhere else on the planet. You have no idea what kind of major ripple you're causing in just providing peace and love and protecting and caring for the planet and the people and the animals and all of the life forces around you. You are making a huge difference.
Well, and it's been proven, right, that anytime people come together in prayer or meditation, and that shifts, that crime rates go down.
Yeah, they did that in D.C. Some Buddhist monks got together and meditated.
I've seen that all over the world. I've seen that time and time again proven that it shifts things. So we just want to make sure that we're doing what we can.
Yeah, don't be depressed. Be determined.
Yeah, don't get depressed, get determined.
And don't get overwhelmed, get overhauled. I don't know.
No, don't get overwhelmed, to get overjoyed.
Ooh, I like it. She's so good. Start in your heart with love and the faith we can rise above in ourselves. soul with a peace. We can be the change we want to see. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Judging by the color of our skin, learn true colors are found within. No more casualties of greed. Every hungry mouth will feed. No more invasions based on lies. Bring our heroes home with their heads held high. No more hurting one another. We're all sisters and we're brothers. What happens to one happens to us. Feel a change, it's true. Feel a change is coming for me and you. Though the path may be hard, it's a journey we must start in your heart. With love, the faith we can rise above in our soul. With a peace, we can be the change we want to see. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. No more mountaintops we move. We want it green and clean, 'cause oil is crude. No more banking seeds of food shipped from overseas. Local farms harvest security. No more leaders will we elect. Let cities die with their neglect. No more payoffs on Wall Street. No more layoffs on Main Street. No more foreclosing the American dream. Will begin as a whisper, has swelled into a chorus, cannot be ignored. It will ring out across this land. Is it him to heal this nation, repair this world again? Oh, I feel a change, it's true. The change is coming for me and you. Though the path may be hard, it's a journey we must start in your heart. With love and the faith we can rise above in our soul. With the peace, we can be the change we want to see. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Feel the change is true. The change is coming for me and you. Though the paths may be hard, it's a journey we must start. together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Feel the change, it's true. I feel change is coming for me and you. Let's hold that vision of the world we want to see. Let's be that vision of the world we want to see. Be that peace, be that love, be that compassion.
Plug into all that sustains you and empowers you so that you have the energy and the sustenance to go forward, you know. And let's get together and feel all right again next Sunday night.
Yes, for the 100th.
Yes, and please let us thank you again for being here on Sunday nights, for supporting this beautiful, beautiful community with your presence, for supporting us with your presence. You're so precious. You're so loved. Blessings on you and your week. We'll see you soon.
We love you.
Mwah.